Hi Gemini, this is Monique with Puissant Ascension, and we're getting ready to look into your money. But first, let's chime. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading's for you. My readings are timeless, so when you find them is when you are meant to find them. A big shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. And for everyone who's liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, donating, and booking your personal readings, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Really quick, a big shout out to the mystery person who's been donating recently to my fundraiser. Thank you so much for your support. And yeah, for those of you who are interested in supporting my project, I'm creating a tarot line and I am taking donations for this. So if you do want to support, the link to the fundraiser is in my description. And again, thank you to the mystery person for your donation. All right, thanks. Ancestors, guides, angels, this reading is for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities. So make the message clear, Spirit, and show Gemini what they need to know regarding their money and finances, please. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to see regarding their money and financial opportunities? All right, so we have the Three of Cups, the King of Swords representing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we have the Moon here. Interesting. So the Moon usually represents things that are not as they seem at the moment, and that's okay, right? It's just about flowing with the current and allowing everything to reveal itself for what it actually is. The Moon represents Cancer, all right? So some of you could have prominent Cancer placements in your chart. Some of you could be a Gemini Cancer cusper, all right? Or you could be dealing with the water sign energy. Some of you could be feeling a bit emotionally elevated right now. Perhaps your emotions are a bit sporadic, okay? So give yourself some space and grace to just flow with the current, because yeah, things have been a little interesting. We're in eclipse season, right? So things are feeling a little weird. So, you know, roll with the punches to the best of your ability. The Three of Cups, I like this because this is giving celebration. This is giving a coming together, perhaps going to a celebration, a party, a birthday celebration even, or celebrating a milestone perhaps, okay? And this could be with a fellow air sign, or, you know, the King of Swords could just represent you, Gemini, because this is a Gemini reading, right? Let's carry on. Spirit, what do you want Gemini to know regarding their money and financial opportunities, please? What do you want Gemini to know regarding their money and financial opportunities? Okay, so we have the Page of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Temperance card here, giving that Sagittarius energy, so a lot of fire energy thus far. The Page of Cups, okay. Justice, Libra energy. And then we have the King of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So yeah, a lot of fiery energy. Okay, but I feel like with this fiery energy, Gemini, a lot of you are having to really be patient. Perhaps you have a lot of energy, but there is no outlet. So definitely, you know, if you're into fitness or even just walking, burning off some steam in that way so that the energy is channeled in a productive way, okay? Especially when you have a lot of energy. I highly recommend working out. okay? Getting out into nature, taking a walk, and really just releasing any pent-up energy, okay? And then, yeah, some of you could have prominent, I was going to say earth. So, yeah, prominent earth, but mainly prominent fire placements in your chart here. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And then we have the Queen of Wands. I mean, we have double fire. I mean, all these cards, majority of these cards are fire except for two. The Page of Cups, which is water, and Justice, which is Libra energy, air. But everything else is fire. So a lot of you could be feeling very fiery right now, perhaps anxious, perhaps a lot of energy. So yeah, work out, go take a run, go do, you know, go swimming, whatever you like to do actively, do that to burn off some steam here, okay? Especially if you're in a time where things are moving a bit slower than you'd like them to move, okay? Yeah. We have the Knight of Wands, more fire, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups, and then we have Death, yeah. So, you know, again, the theme has been what it's been for quite some time now, where major transformation with Death, Scorpio energy. So yeah, there's just a lot of change happening. As I've said before, we are in eclipse season. I feel like eclipse season doesn't end until like leading into October, quite honestly. So things could feel a little weird right now because eclipse season is mainly in earth and water signs. And for air signs, that's not our most compatible element. Like, it can ground us in a way, but it could also slow things down a lot and make you a bit anxious, like hurry up and wait kind of energy. Like, there's so much you want to do, but everything is just moving so fucking slow, right? So that could be it too. However, with the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups, there is some sort of offer or communication coming in. We'll pull some clarifiers to look a bit deeper into this, okay? The Two of Wands and Justice here, perhaps at a crossroads with the decision that needs to be made, all right? And then we have Temperance and the King of Wands giving that Sagittarius energy. Let's clarify. Tell me more, Spirit. This is for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities. Clarify the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. What is this offer? What is this communication coming in towards Gemini regarding their money? Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The Four of Wands representing stability, very, very good. Judgment, okay, a judgment call being made in your favor. Wow, the world opening up. So it looks like there's some good news regarding your money here. Perhaps you could be hearing back regarding a business situation or a business proposition, some sort of contractual agreement, getting the green light and really stabilizing your life. This judgment coming in, opening up your world here regarding your money and finances, yeah. And look at that, leveling up exponentially here with the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, this is good. So, you know, it could be a bit of a roller coaster because we do have the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. So this information that's coming to you, there could have been a lot of stop and go. There could have been a lot of emotions attached, okay? But what's coming in towards you is you're getting the green light to move forward on a project, on an opportunity that's going to line your pockets. This could be something that you've been doing for quite some time, 7 years or more, Gemini. Clarify the Two of Wands and Justice for Gemini, please, regarding their money and finances. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords, so that worry-wart energy, sleepless nights. Yeah, it could be about an offer that's coming in towards you. Perhaps this offer is coming in from the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, who I like to call emotional daddy. Okay, so there could be some sort of tangible offer coming in towards you with the Page of Pentacles. Spirit, tell us more about this offer that's coming in towards Gemini regarding their money. Oh, we have the Emperor, one of my favorite cards in the deck. That's Aries energy. And what's this? It's flipped over. And then the Hermit. So somebody being like, I'm hearing being resurrected out of Hermit mode, the Three of Wands. All right. So some of you could be coming out of Hermit mode or Hermit energy and being placed in a position of power, high status. Clarify the Emperor, please, Spirit. Okay, yeah, this is definitely some work stuff with the Eight of Pentacles. A work proposition. Oh, wow. A work proposition to be catapulted to a position of power and status with the Star? Wowzers. So some of you are emerging out of hermit mode after a time of deliberation, after receiving your justice and this judgment that's coming in towards you, after a bit of stop and go energy, feeling like things haven't been moving fast enough for you. All right, and sometimes Spirit does slow things down, Gemini, just so that you can smell the roses. Although we don't really we're quick, so we can smell the roses and also execute our mission as well. We can multitask because we're Geminis. Boom, right? But, you know, Spirit slows things down just for you to kind of cross your T's and dot your I's. I mean, I was talking to the universe. I always talk to the universe, but during my gym session this morning, I was just like, universe, number one, I am a Gemini. And number two, I have a lot of fire placements in my chart. Okay, that's number two. Number three, why the fuck is everything moving so slow? That's my question to you, because you've created me to be this fast-paced person. I'm a fast thinker. I'm a fast doer. Why is everything moving like snail pace? And then I got the download where it's like, look, there's a season and a reason for everything, which I already know, right? Because I've said that before in the past. There's a season and a reason for everything. And sometimes it's good to slow down, all right, to cross your T's and to dot your I's, right? Even when you do move at a fast pace and you feel like nothing's catching up or nothing's keeping up. So remember that, Gemini. When you're being forced to kind of slow down, kind of take it as a bit of a respite, okay? Temperance and the King of Wands. Clarify, like, who is this King of Wands and how are they benefiting Gemini's life? That's what we need to know, because I don't see enough coins out here for there to be so many people. Okay, so there's success. All right, after some sort of hateration with the Five of Swords. Tell us more. Death. Okay, so endings and beginnings. Massive glow up. Okay. Some of you could be getting courted by a fire sign. Okay, Spirit, does this courtship have a bag attached? Like, let's not play any reindeer games today. It's Friday. What does this courtship come with besides death and the lovers? So more emotions, Queen of Cups. Some of you could be in a romantic entanglement, all right, with someone that you're not necessarily compatible with, but it kind of works. I don't see any bags here though, Spirit, so I mean, the only love that can thrive when you're broke is self-love, because, you know, you just have yourself. But when other people start getting involved, honey, there needs to be bags exchanged, because it takes bags to live this life that we live in this third dimension. So love is cute and love is kind, but I don't see a bag in sight, Spirit, and this is peeving me, but I'm going to get off my soapbox. And there's the sun right there. Spirit, I need clarification. Where's the bag? You have a King of Wands, you have a Queen of Cups, so we have passion and we have emotion. Where the fuck are the coins, though? That's my question to you this Friday afternoon. Clarify death. What is this transformation that's happening? Okay, so mind games, confusion, convolution. So mind games, love, and no bag. Spirit, this is not a Gemini reading. I don't recognize this. I don't. Yeah, I don't recognize it, Spirit. Make it recognizable for us. Thank you. Before I get theatrical today. It's been a while, but I'm feeling the urge to go off, Gemini style. Give me one more, Spirit. Okay, I mean, if you're going to put a king down here, it needs to be the King of Pentacles, honey, because this is a man with a plan, who I like to call Big Daddy Coin. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Some of you could be in negotiations with multiple people. All right, you're having to choose between several people. This could be matters of the heart. Perhaps you are being courted by like a fire sign and an earth sign. All right, this is what I'll say. If you are single as a Pringle, ready to mingle, and you're in your head, being courted by an earth sign and a fire sign, I'd say do what's best for you. All right, but make sure that it makes dollars and cents, because love can't pay the bills, honey. Okay? Exactly. So make sure there's a bag in sight. And then we have the Eight of Swords. I mean, Spirit, we were doing well, and then you kind of threw us a curveball, and I'm slightly perplexed about it. I'm slightly perplexed. It's a bit of a mixed bag. I feel like there is success in your industry, in your career, Gemini, with the Emperor and the Star, with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay? Others of you could be coming out of a cycle and into your bag after a time of that stop and go, back and forth energy. So good for you. I'm not necessarily seeing the Pentacles that I rave for. And for those of you who are new here, I like the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles isn't really doing it for me today. But you know what? We'll take what we can get. Anything else, Spirit, for Gemini regarding their money? Thank you. Face, money, skills. Investor, taking risks. Face value, self-made, fame, exposure, reputation. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are going to be getting exposure around this time, and this is really going to level you up, even level up your finances. But I feel like it's a gradual financial level up, because earlier we saw the Seven and the Nine of Pentacles, and here's the Eight. So it may not be like instant gratification money, but it's like this gradual build of financial resources. And what doubles down on that is the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. This is about legacy money built over time. It's not that windfall money, okay? I'm an air sign with fire dominant placements. I like instant money. I like long-term money too, like investments and things of that sort, but I also like fast money. Love it. We have Turtle, money coming slowly, steady progress, moving for work, in good time, long-term. Okay. So again, emphasis on slow money. Steady money, but slow money. And one thing about me, I don't like slow money. I can appreciate it, but it's not my favorite kind of money. Anything else you want to say to Gemini, Spirit, regarding their money and finances? Can we get an outcome? Because you really didn't give us the pentacles we wanted to see today. And by we, I mean me. And some of you, let me know in the common sense. Did I say let me know in the common sense? Whoa, hold up. I'm mixing words together. Let me know in the comments. Is it we or is it just me? Let me know, Gemini. Okay? We have Slice and Dice Queen, zero tolerance for bullshit. And we have your millionaire era. I mean, this is what I've been wanting to see forever, Spirit. Gemini, I do feel like a lot of you, especially those of you who are similar to me, zero tolerance and zero nonsense for shenanigans, I feel like a lot of you are in your millionaire era. You are aligning with people, places, and things who are here to help you grow and maximize your capacity. Maximize your capacity. That's like the same thing. You know what I mean, okay? So that's what you're moving into, your millionaire era, okay? So take your time, right? Spirit wants you to slow down, cross your T's, dot your I's, and align with people who have your back, okay? Don't do anything out of desperation. Envy, spite, malice, jealousy, bitterness, resentment. Ooh, we did see the Five of Swords earlier, and the Five of Wands kind of flashed us. We have success. Yeah, there could be people who are envious of your success, of your level up. Okay. Shenanigans, deception, foolery, dishonesty, trickery, secret. And then we have financial windfall. Now, this is what we've been wanting to see all the reading. 10 million, 500 million. Beautiful. What's this? Catfight and then new opportunities. Yeah, avoid catfights and call in new opportunities, okay, that are good for you and that are here to, you know, allow you to thrive. Oh, and then we have emotional daddy again. Okay, we saw the King of Cups earlier. That's who I called emotional daddy. I mean, I'm here for the success and I'm here for the financial windfall. Like I said, you know, some of you are have been in an industry for quite some time and it's been slow and steady. Perhaps you have a lot of late degrees in your birth chart, which means, you know, you don't really get the instant gratification that people with early degrees might get. So understand that. I know it's not fair, but it's your roadmap in your life. So vibe how you vibe. Anything else, Spirit, for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities? Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay. Shine, the number 32. Rage, the number 23. Divine lineage, the number 6. And level up, the number 39. Yeah, I do feel like a lot of you have and are still leveling up because it's a journey, right? Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. All right. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for Gemini regarding their money? Yeah, look at that. Success again is kind of popping out. Beautiful. Compassion. Release judgment about yourself, others, and focus on the love and light that's within everyone. Okay. Guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. Okay. And then we have compromise. So yeah, there may be some compromises needing to be made if you're collaborating with other people, but I feel like it's harmonious, okay? All right, we have miracle. We have miracle again, and then we have love. All right, Gemini, that was your reading, and I will see you soon. Have a good weekend.